Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing an oil change and a transmission change on this 2002 Harley-Davidson Road King. Might do the primary too. I don't know if I have torques where I'm at. I'm not at my normal shop, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with draining the oil. Here's the fill. Pulled this before you want to drain it, and then there's an Allen underneath. I'll show you. Alright, so this bike's set up a little different. Usually the transmission and oil drain are right next to each other. Transmission's over here on this bike on the right side, and the engine's on the left side right here. Let's go ahead and pull this drain plug. The engine oil draining. This bike was warmed up before and ridden. Gasket still looks good on the oil pan drain bolt. So we're going to go ahead and let this drain, and then we'll move on to the oil filter. So when you pull your drain plug, you want to take a look at it. This is a magnet on the bottom of it. Check for any metal shavings or anything. This one looks good, just needs cleaned. So I'll go ahead and clean it off. You want to replace this rubber O-ring. I don't have one, so I'm not going to. This one looks fine though. Oh no, I think this drain pan's about full. Go ahead and try to switch these. There we go. That was close. This isn't my garage, so I'm not used to it's just different. So every Harley's the same. Here's the oil filter on the left hand side up here. This one already has a K&N on it. That's what we're putting back on it. So they come with these nice little nut on the end to loosen them. Let's see what size it is. Ooh, it's not a 5/8. I think actually it's a 17, which is kind of funny. So I got the oil pan down there to catch oil that comes out of this. It's kind of unavoidable. You're gonna get oil well, not everywhere. It's gonna drip down though. This one wasn't too tight. Okay. Let's go ahead and let that drain for a second down there. There's the old oil filter. Still got oil draining out of it. Dump that out. Once you've taken the oil filter off, you want to come back to the housing and wipe it down. Make sure the gasket from the old oil filter is not on there. Don't want to double gasket it. Then you'll come back to wherever your new filter is. Go ahead and take the new filter. You're going to want to open it up. Take a little bit of oil, can be used oil or new oil, it doesn't really matter. Put a little bit of oil on the gasket. Then we'll come back up here. I'm going to wipe that off again. You do not want to tighten these down with the nut on the end of them. It's only for removing. These don't need to be super tight. I'm going to go ahead and get that as tight as I can by hand. Take a rag if your hand's got oil on them, it helps grip it a little better. Okay, now we'll go put the drain plug back in. Alright, so it's just dripping. It's been draining long enough. Go ahead and put the oil drain plug back in. I'm just going to tighten this by hand and then I'll get a wrench on it. Okay. Snug it up. Doesn't need to be overly tight. Alright, now we're going to drain the transmission. Drain plug for the transmission's right here on the bottom. Let's see if this stripped out. Nope, this one actually feels like it's good still. Trying to do this one-handed. There we go. There we go. So the transmission's simple too. We'll go ahead and let this drain. Ooh. That doesn't look like it's been changed in a while. A little milky. See the end of the drain plug? I'm glad we're doing the transmission. The oil didn't look too bad. Transmission, there's a little bit of stuff on there, but it's not horrible. Let's go ahead and pull the fill plug. Alright, on some of these bikes, the transmission and oil fill right next together. This one's got like a aftermarket one right here. This is the fill for the transmission. It's Allen right here. Let's go ahead and get this out. There's barely anything in there. There we go. See the difference when we're pulling the plug? Ooh. That's not good. I'm gonna go show the guy that I'm doing this for this. I'll be back. So this fill plug does not look good on this transmission. Obviously water was getting in there. Wasn't very tight when I loosened it. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean it off and we'll move on to the final drive. Alright, so we're using this Redline 2050. It's 3.5 quarts. These unfortunately don't really have a sight glass in them, so we'll start with 3 and then add a half a quart of the other one. Let's see if I can do. All right, so we obviously need to start it before we can get it perfect reading level. But let's check it. And it's good. So we'll go ahead and fill the transmission now. The transmission just takes 1 quart. We got this, it's primary. Oh, I already opened the transmission. V-twin transmission. Let me grab that oil funnel. Yeah, these Redline powder packs pretty cool. Comes with this nice funnel, which makes this a lot easier. See if I can do this one-handed. Try to hold the funnel. You know what? I haven't put the drain plug back in the transmission. Rookie mistake. And it's leaking out. Alright, let's go ahead and tighten the transmission drain bolt up before we fill it. Just like the drain plug, it doesn't need to be really tight, just snug. Go ahead and wipe up the excess fluid. Okay. Now these Redline kits come with these really cool funnels. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. And the transmission takes just 1 quart, which is nice and easy. All right. Stick this in there. Perfect. So we'll go ahead and tighten that down. Now this wasn't very tight. I'm wondering if that's why I got a little bit of water in there. I'm not going to go super tight on this either, just barely turn it. There, that's tight enough. Okay. Wipe up where I've been. Alright, let's go on to the other side. Alright, to do the primary, we're going to go ahead and take this footrest off for the passenger. See if I can get in here. Oh no. Pretty tight too. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. There's just no room for just a regular Allen to get in there. I might be able to get this cover off without removing that. Let me see. Alright, unfortunately I'm not going to be able to do the final drive. You got to take this derby cover off and that foot peg, then there's a drain plug right down there, and then you fill it. Unfortunately I can't get that rear passenger foot peg off. And this is what I'm using for a torque driver, and it's just, I don't want to strip these out, so I'm going to skip that. Alright, now that I've went ahead and changed the oil, transmission oil, filled them both up, let's go ahead and start it up. Check the engine oil level. Turn it to ignition. Okay. Alright, so you want to inspect for leaks. Don't see leaks anywhere. Let's go ahead and check the engine oil. There we go, right back to the full mark, nice and clean. Perfect. And these bikes are designed to check the oil when they're on the stand. So go ahead and clean up my mess, and that's it. If you enjoyed this video, please like and comment. I appreciate it.